And we are live. Can everybody see me and hear me? How are we doing? Did the Niners just score a touchdown? I missed it. Okay, no. Third and goal. Jose, I talked about that in my rooting guide video, but it's complicated. I think we'd rather the Niners win, but it's not clear cut. It's not. Anyway, so this is going to be like the midweek check-in stream, obviously, but it's also going to kind of turn into a second half Rams Niners watch along as Mac Jones is cooked. Mac Jones looks cooked to me. I don't know what happened there, but he does not look well. Who's the Niners' third string quarterback? Does anybody know? I actually don't. Adrian Martinez. I literally don't know who that is. Genuinely do not know who that is. Wow. Very interesting. All right. So this is kind of our midweek discussion stream where we just kind of get together and talk about whatever. And when I say whatever, in this case, I do kind of mean whatever because the Seahawks played their game a week ago. And obviously people are kind of over it and they're thinking about Tampa far more. One thing that I want to say real quick is that there was a piece of news that came out just a little bit ago that indicated that it was very unlikely that Devin Witherspoon would play this weekend. So I don't know what's going on there. It does seem like there's some kind of a long-term or longish term issue with his health, which is obviously very disappointing and very upsetting. But we'll know more tomorrow, obviously. So obviously people are going to take a little bit of time to gather. And obviously it didn't even occur to me that I was doing this during a game, but I can't do this stream tomorrow. Tomorrow I have plans. And obviously I'm not going to do it Saturday and then Sunday we play a game. I kind of messed up. I wanted to do this stream yesterday, but then I scheduled it wrong. And then at that point I was like, well, I got to go with it. Reek changed his name back. I did see that. I did see that. I like it. I'm good with it, man. I'm happy about it. So, how is everybody doing tonight? Everybody having a good week? I'm also keeping an eye on the Yankees game. Looks like they're good, but we'll see. So we've got a lot going on right now. I understand that. So this isn't going to be a typical midweek check-in stream, but I thought I'd do it anyway. These streams tend to be pretty chill anyway. Mac actually doesn't look that bad. Mac actually looks like he might be okay. Man, this is setting up so well for a Rams 21-20 win. This is setting up so well for the Rams to win 21-20 and for me to be annoyed all week. Yeah, we are playing Detroit. That's already basically in stone. I don't know who pitches game 4, though, if we get there. I don't know what we do in game 4. This could be dicey. I can't believe the Red Sox are actually going to blow this. I thought the Yankees... I thought that game 1, that was their shot. Mac is done for the night? Okay. Still a lot of time left in this game. Yeah, the Rams, they smelled the blood in the water, that's for sure. Remember, guys, the game is in LA. They're going to get every call. It is what it is. Wow, the Niners have no pass rush whatsoever. The fact that nobody got open on that play is insane. That's insane. Niners quarterbacks cannot stay healthy. Ooh. Oh boy. Yeah, here come the Rams. See, this is setting up perfectly for that 21-20 final score. Don't get beat by Tutu Atwell, man. I heard about that Seahawks edits. I did see a clip. Gross Matos is injured too. The Niners have no edge rushers left except for like Michael Williams. Like, this is why I want the Niners to win this game, ultimately. They're so beat up. There's no way they make it through the season, even if they win this game. Like, good for them. Doesn't change their fundamental problem. Yeah. He's having fun. It's good to see. Yep, already in the red zone. Crazy how Rams players can't get open when the pass rush for the Niners is this inept. Like, they can't do anything, and they can't get open. Oh, Mac is walking around. Mac is walking around on the sideline. I can't remember Holy Hand Grenade. Something like that. Hey, Stony. I mean, I thought this game was going to be a blowout. I almost went to go see a movie tonight instead of watching this game because I thought the Rams would just completely blast them, but at least we're getting a game. So I can't be too upset about that. Now, there's your touchdown, so they're halfway there. Like I said, man, 21-20. Unless McCorkle can come through for us, man. We need McCorkle. Oh, he didn't get touched anyway. Yeah, that's a touchdown no matter what. Would you say that Spoon and Love are just sitting out practice but will sit up for Sunday? It sounds like Spoon won't play, but Love will. What movie were you going to watch? I was going to go see the Perfect Blue remaster. But I'm going to go see it tomorrow instead. Whoa, how did that not get blocked? The new Dwayne Johnson movie looks good. It does, but it's not out until next week. So that has actually ended up working out not so bad. I get to watch the end of this Rams-Niners game while I'm doing the midweek stream, so I'm not upset. I usually like to do them on Tuesday, but I wasn't going to do that this week. Looks like Mac's... Yeah, Mac looks like he's going to be okay. I don't think we're going to play Scooball game 1. He just pitched. I think that Scooball's going to be game 2 for sure. It's out tonight. The Smashing Machine's out tonight? Really? No, that's cool. But yeah, I'm actually already set it up. I'm seeing Perfect Blue remastered tomorrow. They're putting it in a theater pretty close to me. If Witherspoon doesn't go, do you think Kendrick or Eamon Ward takes his place? Well, neither. Both those guys are slot corners. And Witherspoon plays on the outside when we're in base. You might see a little bit of Shaq Griffin or Pritchett, honestly. Which, I don't mind. I do like Pritchett, but He may not be ready. We'll see. Okay, Niners, go get a field goal. Oh, no. Don't tell. Okay, they're blowing it dead. Okay. I was about to be annoyed. Are the Bucks missing Irving confirmed? I'd be very surprised if he played, but it's not confirmed. He's still in a walking boot. If he plays, it's probably a bad idea. All right, Jones is in. Let's go. I'm watching the game with no volume, which often leaves me grasping for context. Are they challenging this play? If this is a fumble, I'm going to be very depressed. Well, not really, but I'm going to be mildly depressed. Is that, wait, can they not review it? What are they doing? Guys, I have the volume turned all the way down. I have no idea what the context is. All I know is they can't challenge it, I guess. And I don't know why. Oh, really? Forward progress. Wow. I haven't seen a good replay yet, so I don't know if it was a fumble or not, but people are saying it was. So we may have gotten a little lucky. Come on, McCorkle. Well, he completed the pass. Not allowed to challenge forward progress. Yeah, that's been around for a while. Yeah, that's the thing with the Niners. I want to count them out because they're so beat up, but you can never count them out with that schedule. You just can't. Dude, get that first down. Hey, Carson, how you doing? Thank you for the member message. Temperature check is excited about this team. Need to get some things fixed in the secondary and offensive line. If we get to Sunday, we can get to 6-1 before the bye. Don't sleep on Jacksonville. That team has a very good defense, and that offense will figure things out as the season goes on. Do not sleep on the Jaguars. Did McCorkle get it? I don't know. That looks like they gave it to him. That looks like he's got it. That was close, though. All right. Really, they ruled him short. That referee looked like they gave it to him. I'm surprised. Oh, well, the problem is that McCorkle gives himself up a little too early. They got to go for it, right? Yeah, McCorkle fell down too early, man. Needs to sell out a little bit. All right, tush push this. Tush push it. Um, that ref didn't give it to him. That one did. Okay, I think he's good. Right, Addison. The Rams unironically get every call in SoFi. Some of the referee stuff in the NFL is over exaggerated, but that is not. The Rams get every call imaginable. And it's very annoying. We need them to move back to St. Louis. Nobody will give calls to a team from St. Louis. Timeout. Man, San Fran's wasting all their timeouts. Hope they don't need those later. So I saw something interesting the other day, and I think I'm going to make a video about it tomorrow. I don't know if you guys have seen this. Apparently, the Seahawks are the most effective team in the NFL with stunting in terms of increasing their pressure rate when they stunt versus when they don't stunt. We are the number one stunting defense in football, and we're doing it at a very high rate. Yeah, exactly, Hawkline Heritage. Exactly. Man, McCaffrey's pretty cooked, though, isn't he? McCaffrey just does not have that burst. Use check. One issue I've noticed is most of our sacks are given up on play action boots. Why do you think that is? That's an interesting thought. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Nothing occurs to me off the top of my head. Is it a tell? I could see that. But I don't know. Anything I'd say would be speculation. I haven't really thought about that in Power. That's interesting, though. In fairness, we haven't been sacked that many times this year, right? I think Darnold's been sacked a total of 6 times. So anything is a small sample size, right? I heard about that space, yeah. I don't know about Love. It sounds like Witherspoon will be out, but I I think it's a little bit difficult to really speculate here, to be perfectly honest. Love is a veteran, so it's hard for me to guess on that one. All right, guys. Real quick here during these commercials, I'm going to tell you guys about Sleeper back in 60 seconds. Before we go any further into this video, I want to tell you a little bit about my friends over at Sleeper. Have you heard about the app, the Sleeper app? Download it. I'm going to let you in on a little something now. It's more than just a platform for fantasy leagues. Yes, this year, millions of users enjoyed playing fantasy sports on Sleeper, but there is so much more to this app. There are live stats, real-time updates, and visualizations on all stats. News feed is lightning fast. You get updates on your favorite players and teams. There is a chat you can use in real time to engage with other users about plays and performances. All kinds of fun stuff like that over there. So download the Sleeper app, the #1 sports app today. Experience it yourself. Use promo code SBN to get a $100 match on your first deposit. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. Currently operational in over 25 states. Check out Sleeper today. SBN promo code. Back to the video. All right, I'm back. And we're still in commercial. All right, Niners, can you hold? Is this a prove-it game for us? I feel like it is because we've won 3 in a row, even with all Tampa Bay's injuries. Oh, no, McCaffrey. Oh, they might not even be able to go for it now. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And now they have to punt because they went backwards. If it was a no gain, they probably just QB sneak it. Yeah, what did I tell you guys? This is setting up. This is the setup. Dang. Anyway. They start deep in their own territory. But yeah, I don't know. I think that in the NFL, Tampa is still a moderate challenge even with all their injuries, but I think the idea of winning 4 in a row in the NFL is meaningful, so I do kind of think it's a prove it game. Somebody double team Puka. It shouldn't be that hard. Least deserved win of all time, the Packers in 2019 over the Lions. If anybody remembers that game, you'll know why. If you know, you know. Ugh. Are the Niners out of gas? Maybe. Why we want Niners to win? I just think the Rams are more of a threat in the big picture. How long ago did this start? You mean the stream? It's been going for like half an hour. Maybe a little bit longer. Yeah, the Trey Flowers Phantom Calls game. That one will never make any sense to me whatsoever. Dude, why do the Niners keep blitzing? Why do the Niners keep blitzing? Like, I understand they have no pass rushers, but Stafford is not the guy you can blitz. You can't blitz Stafford. He's gonna sniff it out. Yeah, the Niners losing, I mean, the Rams winning this game isn't the worst outcome, but I still think it's preferable. Like, I don't know. And we did already lose to the Niners, so there is that angle to it, but the Rams just seem like a much bigger threat. Ooh, did they hit Stafford in the helmet? He wants the call, he's not getting it. I thought he got hit in the helmet. I'm a little bit surprised. Wow. It's got to be some kind of holding call, so this is probably coming back. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Well, that's a big one. The problem is both these teams have easy schedules, so it's not like the Niners are alone there. Like, the whole division has easy schedules. They're already in field goal range. Yeah. I think the Niners are just out of juice a little bit. We'll see. Mhm. First and goal. Ooh. Incomplete. Is Trey Hendrickson or Thibodeau a possibility for an exchange with a Woolen package? Well, the packages would be very different, but I suppose so. Somebody out there is going to want Woolen, even if we don't. He's too talented. Oh, they got out leveraged to the outside. Okay. Well, 21-20 incoming, but there's a ton of time left. We need Mac Jones to be the McCorkle that we have been told about. Assuming we want the Niners to win, which I think we do, but I know it's debatable. Oh! Oh, no! Oh, no! They missed the extra point! Oh, no! That could, that could end up playing a pretty significant role. This could end up mattering. Did that get blocked, or did he just shank it? It looks like he just shanked it. Yeah, Cardi missed the... Oh, it did get blocked? Okay. I guess a tie would be good, T-Man. You worried at all about Spoon's injury being long-term? I think we have to be a little worried about it now. I'm going to wait until tomorrow. But I think that we have to be a little bit worried about it at this point. Something's up. But yeah, I'm worried about the Spoon thing. Love, I'm a little less concerned about because it's a hamstring and those things just take time. The Spoon, I'm concerned with that one. I've never heard a Bad Bunny song, Yes Sir. I didn't even know who he was until yesterday. Or the other day when they announced it. Oh, and the Niners are going to get the ball at the 35, aren't they? It would be a big surprise if Eamon Wari doesn't play on Sunday. Eamon Wari should be playing for sure, which I'm pretty excited about. That is like a janky looking screen. That looks like a Seahawks screen, although it did get 2 yards. I don't think D-Law will play, but he could. It's not out of the question. But I don't get the sense that D-Law is going to play. Yeah, the Buccaneers special teams unit is an absolute disaster. Third and 8. Yeah, it's not looking good for Spoon. And it's also not looking good for the Niners. That is a 3-and-out. A relatively non-competitive 3-and-out. Man, Jared versus annoying. Well, the Red Sox are done. Yankees it is. That's roughing on Mac. I was kind of thinking about that, but they've let defenders hit the quarterback on both sides tonight, so. Do you think the Mariners can win it all? I mean, I think any team that makes the playoffs can win it all. That's how baseball works, so I'm open to anything. All right, guys, let's see what we got here. That missed extra point could loom big. I need a lot of Devontae on this drive. Yeah, I don't know how Dan Wilson does it, man. It seems so obvious he doesn't know what he's doing, but the team plays hard for him, I guess. I don't really know how else to quantify this. Not right now, Addison, no. Yeah, that's the thing. When did he get hurt? I don't know when he got hurt. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Man, the Niners cannot get a pass rush. Incomplete though. Still a ton of time. Thoughts on Gino's performance so far this season? The arm doesn't look like it's what it used to be. But it's only been 4 games, so I don't want to write the I don't want to write the, what do they call it when they put it in the newspaper that you're dead? The that entry. What do they call it? You guys know what I'm talking about. But the arm doesn't look as good as it's been. It's just kind of weird, CD Woods, because he was injured, he missed a game, comes back, plays the whole game, doesn't visibly get hurt. I don't know. Obituary, thank you. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Well, this is a long 1 yard. I don't think they can go for it. Yeah, they're punting. Oh boy. The Bucks are much, much better than the Steelers. Not right now, not with all these injuries. Did that stay in bounds? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Mac Jones is gonna have to. Dude, this is setting up for a 22-20 finish. I am terrified. Ugh. I am terrified. Jackson, it sounds like Spoon's injury is legitimate. It's possible that Love is fine, but I'm worried about Spoon, man. The Spoon thing is not good. The Packers gave up 40 points to the Cowboys with no CD Lamb, so I'm perfectly fine with devaluing them and thinking they're not a very good team. They really may not be. Like, I think that's totally reasonable. And I was a believer in the Packers in the preseason, but now I don't know. Wow, what a punt. It hits just barely in bounds and then goes back in. That is crazy. Ooh, where's the ball? Okay, that's incomplete. Oh, okay. 3 9 yards. Come on, get this third down. Seahawks could beat the Chargers right now because their offensive line is so injured, but in general, I don't think so. Their defense is still really good. Nice throw by McCorkle, man. Nice throw by McCorkle. Come on, McCorkle. Come on, McCorkle. You can do it, McCorkle. You got this. Yeah. Puka's definitely overrated, but I mean, obviously he's a good player. You don't produce like this if you're not a good player. Wow. Another third down. CMC. CMC, baby. I saw that, Addison. Honestly, like, and I think Jake would even agree, a lot of what he does is rage bait. There's no way he can actually think the things that he says. I'm pretty sure he just trolls. How has Braden Fisk played this year? I'm not sure. I haven't heard his name. Oh, no. Ooh. The Rams secondary is not very good, Herbicide. That is true. Ooh, nice. They're actually basically in field goal range. Like, they could try a field goal from here, and it's not completely out of pocket. Yeah, I want the Niners to win too, but I've talked about this already a few times, and I made a video talking about it earlier today. It's not entirely clear. Whoa! Busted play, busted play. That's a flag, yeah. McCorkle should have just run it. Him throwing the ball there, that was bad. I guess we want the game to end in a tie, but we all know that's extremely unlikely. I'd like the game to end in a tie, but let's be real here. That's almost definitely not going to happen. Okay, come on. Get the yardage back at least. Come on, McCorkle. Aw. Okay, this is getting a little bit frustrating. Yeah, I mean, there was obviously going to be an illegal man downfield because that was a running play. That's why McCorkle should have just taken off and run with it instead of throwing it. I know he's injured, so it's easier said than done. Ooh. Oh, that looked like a well set up screen. I thought they had something there. All right, they need a few more yards to try a semi-makeable field goal. Yeah, yeah. That Brock Purdy deal, I will say this, the deal is not constructed all that badly, but I still think that was a really bad idea. I would not have done that. Not when you have Shanahan who can make any quarterback look good. God, this would be a 58-yard field goal. They need more. This is not tenable. Oh. Oh, no. This is a terrible spot now. The Niners can either go for it on 4th and 10, they can kick a ridiculously long field goal, or they can punt it in a spot where it's really hard to punt. This is a really, really bad spot. If they miss this field goal, they're basically giving the Rams the win. Oh my goodness. Ooh, watermelon balls. Didn't they just sign that guy like a couple weeks ago? You know, honestly, some of those early Brady Patriots teams didn't have a true superstar, Mason. Their closest thing was like Ty Law, maybe. Like the 2001 Patriots kind of sucked. And I don't think they had a superstar. Yeah, all right, guys. This is pretty much it. Rams have 3 timeouts. That was an all-time kick, honestly, because Pinheiro just got there a couple weeks ago. Who's the best coach in the league? I'd still probably say Andy Reid. I'd still go Reid. McVay's definitely up there, though. McCorkle's getting his hand massaged like it's injured. If he actually led this drive with a busted hand, then wow. Oh no, that's going to get the Rams great field position. Pinheiro giveth and he taketh. Yeah, they only need to go like 30 yards and they can try it. And they just got 10 of them. Time is not even a factor. Honestly, the Rams could leave too much time. If busted Mac Jones leads a game-winning drive, though, then we need to have that Brock Purdy conversation again. Yep, they're already in field goal range. This Niners defense is out of juice. I mean, let's be real. They got no juice to start with because their pass rush is completely dead. But yikes. Wow. Stanford had ants in his pants. Oh, this is going to be on the defense. Yeah. Well, yeah, they're definitely in field goal range now. The good news is the Niners suck at kicking I'm sorry, the Rams suck at kicking field goals, so at least it's not admitted. No, not yet, Addison. Maybe I'll stream the Jacksonville game. That might be a good one. Would you be worried if the Rams traded for Richardson? You mean Anthony Richardson? Not really. I mean, at this point, if the Rams could make Anthony Richardson good, they can make anybody good. So, like, it could be anybody. What's the damn difference? It doesn't sound like Bucky Irving's going to be playing, but we can't say for sure. It's starting to look like Arch won't declare for 2026. It's not as good of a QB class as I was thinking. Like, Drew Alar really doesn't look that great yet. I'm disappointed in him. There's a couple other problems, too. I'm not a big Dante Moore guy, and he's becoming, like, the big man. Uh-oh. He's got the edge. They're in the red zone. Dude, the Rams are going to score too quick. Ty Simpson is not an NFL prospect. Stop it. What the hell is a Ty Simpson? JSN is much better than Puka. It's not even close. What the hell would Puka be without McVay? Dude, the Rams are just going to run it 4 times, get a touchdown, and there's not even going to be... Niners wasted all their timeouts, so they're in deep doo-doo. Yeah, Niners defense is out of gas. Ooh, flag. This could be very significant. I like the Indiana quarterback, Mendoza. He is fun. On the defense again. The Niners cannot stop. This guy's giving the game away. Yeah, they're just going to keep running it until they're in. Oh! Don't tell me. Oh, no! Oh, please be a real fumble. We're going to find out. Please be a real fumble. I haven't seen the replay yet. I don't know if it's going to stand or not. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that is a fumble, and that it. Oh, wow. Guys, how do you do that? How does that happen? Oh, no. Let's get it. You unironically, and by unironically, I mean ironically, hate to see it. Let's go. Wow. Well, that guy's not seeing the field again anytime soon. Yeah, that guy's in the doghouse. Still some danger here. The Rams have 3 timeouts. Yeah, they're just going to QB sneak it. Is Kyron crying? I think so. I don't totally blame him either. I'd cry too. Well, looks like the Rams will get the ball back. So the thing is, it's unthinkable that they'll be able to win the game now. Like, the best case scenario is they tie it, and even that's asking a lot. Mm. No, they can't throw the ball. If they throw the ball and it's incomplete, you're giving the Rams a really good chance. I think you got to just run it, punt it. It is what it is. The tie's totally in play. This is a dangerous punt. I guess the good news is even if there's like a safety, the Niners are still ahead and the Niners are still in decent shape. Oh, there's the punt. Okay, the Rams, I mean, they still have life. Oh, no. Oh, no. They're already in field goal. Oh, flag down. This is a big flag. This is a big flag. Sorry that this stream kind of turned into a watch-along of the Niners-Rams, but yeah, I don't think anybody minds that much. I don't think anybody's upset by that, right? Wow, that's a big penalty on the Rams. That completely changes everything here. I think you try to win the game there. I mean, the thing is, all their players are hurt. Their quarterback's hurt. All their receivers are hurt. Their tight ends hurt. Maybe under normal circumstances, sure, but I don't think you can do it. I don't think you can do it when everybody's hurt. Is there any shot that either McVay or Shanahan are out of the division? I wonder if McVay is out when Stafford's out. Like he doesn't want to go through the process of trying to find another quarterback. Ooh. That was dicey. I'm surprised they're going for it all, though. Wow, actually, that got to Puka's hands, didn't it? Ooh, finally a little bit of pass rush from the Niners. May have forced an incomplete pass. Ooh, check down. Oh, that's not going to do it. This would be a 61-yard field goal. They're going for it. Yeah, here we go. 4th and 3. Well, they convert. And they do get into field goal range, but I still don't know if I think Stafford should make the Hall of Fame. I think he's made the Pro Bowl like once in his career or something. So they probably have time to run one play, and then they kick it. Well, hey, Kyron's still in the game even after he almost gave it away with the fumble, and he may have given it away with the fumble. Still, like, but he's not in the doghouse yet, not completely. Okay. So they run a play, spike it, and kick it. Timeout Niners. Yeah, I know CD Woods, but it just doesn't feel right to me. He was in Detroit for so long, and all he did was put up numbers. He wasn't one of the best QBs in the league. Wow. They actually decided to gun it a little bit there. All right, here we go. Field goal. And by the way, this field goal will leave 1 second left on the clock, I think. Whatever happens. Worth noting, maybe. Okay. We've got overtime. I wasn't really planning for this stream to go more than an hour, but I guess we're just going to run with it. All right. So I guess I'm sticking around a little bit longer. So this stream's going to go a little bit beyond the typical expectation. But I'm certainly not turning it off now. All right, a tie would be fun, but the odds are not. I don't think this Niners defense can stop the Rams offense, is the thing. So it's asking a lot. Dude, why is he running it out? If he takes a knee, they get it at the 35. Actually, he got to the 32, so not that bad, but I don't know. Has Stafford ever even made the All-Pro team? To me, it's just, there's something wrong with that. I don't think Stafford's ever been an All-Pro. If you're not ever making the All-Pro team at any point in your career, you probably shouldn't get in. All right, guys. Before we get started on the overtime action, let me take a moment to tell you guys about Sleeper. Before we go any further into this video, I want to tell you a little bit about my friends over at Sleeper. Have you heard about the app, the Sleeper app? Download it. I'm going to let you in on a little something now. It's more than just a platform for fantasy leagues. Yes, this year, millions of users enjoyed playing fantasy sports on Sleeper, but there is so much more to this app. There are live stats, real-time updates, and visualizations on all stats, News feed is lightning fast. You get updates on your favorite players and teams. There is a chat you can use in real time to engage with other users about plays and performances. All kinds of fun stuff like that over there. So download the Sleeper app, the #1 sports app today. Experience it yourself. Use promo code SBN to get a $100 match on your first deposit. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. Currently operational in over 25 states. Check out Sleeper today. SBN promo code. Back to the video. Yeah, you want to defer with the way the rules are now. Now that we're a month into the season, do you have a better feel for when the trap game is? Jacksonville would make a lot of sense as a trap game, I think. I think that Jacksonville game, that defense is terrifying to me. Yeah, and I don't think Frank Gore should get in either. All Frank Gore did was play for a really long time. That should not get you in. The only difference between Frank Gore and frickin' Matt Forte is that Frank Gore decided he didn't care if his brain didn't work when he was 45, and Matt Forte did. Russ, I think, will make it, but I think that the reasons why he makes it are a little bit more complicated than just his NFL resume. Okay, we have a flag down. Niners gonna go first. Mm. Well, if the Niners can't take advantage of this, then what are you gonna do? It still feels like this Niners offense is too beat up. Like Mac Jones is clearly not himself. So if they score here, I will be very... Ooh, use check with the Mike Allstott. You guys remember Mike Allstott? Does anyone in the chat remember him? Well, they're in field goal range. Nice play by CMC. We got a little something going here. I think tie would be best Dragon Flame, but if somebody has to win, I would prefer that the Niners win, of course. For reasons discussed already, a tie is just very unlikely. Even at this point, it's still unlikely, so I'm kind of not thinking about that. Okay, they're chugging. Mac Jones, man, masterful control of this offense. Another reason why you don't pay Brock Purdy. You think Reek for Kayvon Thibb is a realistic trade? Why would the Giants want Reek, is my question. Like, Reek's probably going to walk in the offseason anyway. The Giants are not a contender for this anything. Rams cannot stop these easy short passes. Yeah, that's another thing. If Spoon has health issues, we can't really trade Woolen. That's not even... I don't even think that's on the table at that point. Very frustrating, but it is what it is. If that's the reason why we can't do it. Oh, no, Mac. No! No! Well, the odds of a tie just spiked pretty significantly. 3rd and long. They are in field goal range. Mac, you have to get out. Okay, well. The field goal is preserved, and Mac Jones is not dead. Okay, he's alive. Mac Jones is alive, people. Yeah, this is actually setting up pretty well for a tie. We just need the Rams to somehow not... And honestly, I don't know how the Niners stop the Rams with their pass rush being completely dead, but, like, we're here. 1 second. Well, let me see this. You better make it. You better make it. Oh, he made it. I'll be right back, guys. All right. I think I missed one play. Ah. Yeah, I missed a 9-yard pickup. No pass rush whatsoever, man. And Stafford's just going to fling it deep. And yeah, okay. Well, I think we're probably looking at a the inevitable here. Ah, well, it was fun. And I guess I could force another fumble. But it's really hard to win when you can't get any pressure on the opposing QB. Oh, yeah, I don't doubt the Rams are overhyped, but they have an easy schedule, so they can farm a lot of wins against their schedule. Same with everyone else in the division. Oh, that was almost picked. Oh, that would have been... Oh, that would have been quite a way to end it. That would have been quite a way to end it. Well, if they don't get 6 yards here, I mean, I imagine they'll just kick the field goal, but I don't know. Do the Rams, well, I mean, what do the Rams think about a tie? Because if you kick a field goal, a tie is pretty close to your best case scenario. Ooh, 4th down. They got to go for this. Right now it's 4th and 1. I think they got to at least line up for it, but I don't think you can just take the tie here. So this could be it, man. This could be it. And we have a timeout by somebody. Don't know who. But you got to go for it here, right? Like, it's too close. Yeah, you got to go for this. If it was 4th and 6, I'd say you just kick it, but you can't accept a tie. And kicking the field goal here is almost like just accepting a tie. Oh, they might be faking it or pretending. Yeah, Stafford standing up. Oh, they're chickening out. They're kicking the field goal. Oh, I can't believe that. This Niners team has no talent in their front seven except Fred Warner. How can you not go for it there? The Niners have like Alfred Collins and CJ West in the interior. Looks like they're kicking. But they're leaving the offense out there. I don't think they can call another timeout here, so if they're messing around here, they're going to, I guess, take the 5-yard penalty and kick a field goal, but looks like they are actually going to go for it, and they just wanted to see how the Niners lined up. And he didn't get it. He did not get it. I don't think he got it at all. I don't think he got close. No. Niners win. Niners win. What a game. How do you win on the short week as the road team? How do you win on the short week as the road team when you're playing all your backups? How? Oh, mama. Okay. Davante Adams needs to go to Taco Bell after that one. All right, I'm going to say that was a good Thursday night outcome for us. I know it's debatable, but I think we wanted the Niners to win. Robert Saleh is really good, man. Robert Saleh knows what's up. All right, guys, that's going to do it for the stream tonight. So I guess I think we got what we wanted. It's debatable, but I think that's a good outcome. Oh, yeah, it is scary the Niners are beating this Rams team. But the thing to remember, and I think people have forgotten about this because last year it didn't happen, Shanahan's kind of always owned McVay. Like, the Niners tend to beat the Rams head-to-head. All right, guys, I'm going to go and get out of here. Thanks for coming out. See you guys later. Go Hawks. Next week, we should do a more normal midweek check-in stream.